Hey there, so today we have another review. This is Goose Island Bourbon County Coffee. I can't be more excited. This is one of my favorite beers of all time. If you thought I already like Bourbon County Stout, the coffee variant might be one of my favorites of all time. I remember what it was like 2012 or 2013 is the vintage that sort of like really got me excited into craft beer in Bourbon County. I think they've produced it maybe like once or twice since then. So like literally one of my favorite beers that they've ever produced is not available. So this was actually available. I haven't picked up the other two variants. It's just expensive, man. I spent 40. I spent money on the 4 pack. I bought a $14 regular one. This one's 25, and then the two other variants are like 25, 26. Yeah. So I don't know. You guys post in the comments below if you really care that much about doing the variants. This I want to do for myself because I just freaking love this beer, and obviously helps you guys too. But yeah. Without the channel, I don't know if I go nuts about like spending $25 on a variant. But whatever. Beer looks pretty fantastic. I do have to say I don't have it too cold, so this is a little bit naked of a beer. It's going to show like all its characteristics. Carb is not as lively as some of the other beers, and it does sheet or like coat the glass like it should. Oh yeah, it smells pretty good. I get mostly the base beer with that like really rich kind of like dark chocolate note and the berry, that concentrated blueberry like blackberry raspberry thing I was talking about. But along with that, just get a really like gorgeous kind of like roasted sweet kind of coffee thing that melds very well with the roasted malt in this beer. On the palate, um, so I think someone commented on the comments like they didn't really care for this variant, and like maybe I should have listened to them. Wow. What I remember this being, it was just like the most like gorgeous, like drippy, sweet cold brew integrated into Bourbon County, and like I do enjoy coffee sometimes. I'm not like a huge coffee geek. It does seem like something I could get into, but it doesn't have that like melding. The base beer we know is already fantastic, and the coffee is certainly there, and it's quite nutty. Um, but it just feels like it's a little weak. Like I feel usually the coffee just comes off sweeter and plays off with the sweetness of Bourbon County, so you get this like kind of like double action of like sweet cold brew, sweet Bourbon County, and makes it desserty and just luscious and sort of like a tier. What am I thinking? Am I thinking of tiramisu? Tiramisu, right? uh, anyway, one of those Italian desserts that involves some amount of espresso or coffee in there. So anyway, um, it seems like if the beer tastes as if this beer was like an older vintage. Does that make sense? Like it doesn't taste like the coffee's up front. It feels like it's been like the high notes have been like shaved off. I'm getting like this really nice kind of mid note of like coffee and nuttiness, but it doesn't have all those really fun, like pretty sweet, like cold brew flavors that I associate, which is not as sharp and coffee forward as I'd expect. Again, it tastes like, you've got a Bourbon County coffee, but then put a year on it to heavily have those high notes sort of tampered down. Yes, those high notes, Audrey. um, it's fine. It's good. The base beer is just straight up better because it really doesn't have a great coffee flavor. The coffee is there, but it's like a really like mild, kind of nutty kind of coffee. Instead, usually like like what I understand from like people that like or experts in coffee, you get these red berry notes and these fresher, kind of more vibrant flavors, and maybe some desserty flavors, vanilla. Here, it's just like nuttiness, and it plays already into that like further sweet caramel mid palate that Bourbon County already has. So it doesn't just really quite do much for me. Yeah, for twice the price, basically, right? Because I think it's like 13 or 14 for the base. This is like 25, 26. For twice the price for not great coffee flavor, it's not first off, I think the original might just be better, which is not usually the case. Like if you gave me a great version of Bourbon County coffee, from what I remember, that beer was my like that was up there with. I mean, I liked it more than the vanilla variants. I like the fruit variants pretty good. I think coffee just might have been like my favorite ever. Like coffee just loved. This doesn't show great for that, and then it's twice the price, and definitely not worth it. They actually used to be like priced pretty similarly, but whoever cared about that pricing thing, like Goose Island's pricing on these beers has gotten absolutely insane. So give a rating. Ah, what happened? Did somebody break my thing? Sorry. Oh, whoa, what happened? I'm discovering this for now. Oh, I think they actually broke my thing. Broke my bell. Oh. Sorry, I should be like... let's see if it still works. It doesn't go up for itself, so... All right, sorry, guys. This gets a solid 99, right? Like, sure, it's really good beer. Like, let's not joke around here. Like, this is really good beer. Like, it's still Bourbon County, but I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm going 98. It's still really good beer, but I honestly think the coffee might actually detract from the coffee beer, the actual beer. So until next time, guys. Cheers. Mom's gonna come home soon. She'll be right home. So 98. Let me know what you think. Unfortunately, burnt a bunch of money on Bourbon County that I could just bought regular Bourbon County for. So who knows? Let me know what you think, and let me know about those variants. Maybe I'll look into buying some. We'll see. Anyway, later. Cheers.